Alright. Oh, it's been a bit since I last streamed. Yeah. Turn this up a little bit more too. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I just. Oh, that's right. I just have iTunes down. Hold on. Let me get that back there. There we go. That's better. Well, hello everyone. It's been a bit, and we're gonna go back to some. I got no intro today. It's been so long I've forgotten how to do intros. Not like I ever did intros really well anyways, but that's besides the fact. Yeah, we're gonna draw some stuff. What exactly we're gonna draw, I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet, but we're gonna figure it out later. Cause doesn't matter right now. At the moment. Maybe in a little bit. But we'll get it. Don't worry. We got this. Marty was ready. Marty knows exactly what. Marty, what are you gonna draw today? What is the exact thing you're going to be drawing? You should do it like right now. That way there's something to put on screen, because I can't think of anything to draw. I came into this hard stream not prepared in the slightest. I can draw a smiley face. What would be something cool to draw? Draw whatever comes to mind. Good idea. That's usually what happens. What is this? Oh, I know what I want to draw. I haven't done it yet. I took a screenshot of my Splatoon 3 character. And I want to draw that. I've never drawn an Inkling before. So this is going to go perfectly. I've never drawn an Inkling before. And they're a little iffy on like how they're drawn. Let's skip this song because it's really sad. Good start. Yes. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit here. Hey, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, you know? Gotta start somewhere. Okay. So my Inkling kinda dripped. I'll be honest. Kinda dripped. Should I put? Oh, I should just put the image on screen. Hold on. So you guys know how they look like. I don't know. Oh God, how big is this image gonna be? Okay, it's not. It's gonna be it's right there. I mean, I think it's a pretty cool design. Everything matches. It even got like the cyan hair. I just wish they had a slightly different hairstyle. One that's a little more just like bushy. Like this one's kind of fine, but like I don't know exactly how to put it, but it's okay because the goggles clean it up, make it look better. So yeah, I'll try that and we'll see how it goes. Because I mean, it can't go bad, right? All right. So first off, do I want to do... I mean, their heads are, like, circular, so it's fine. And then they got... The goggles take up a big amount of space on their heads. It's kind of like... that. Oh, that's a little too much. Eat, go back. If you're wondering, yes, these are the same goggles that are on my little character's head down here as the one up there. I just found the model for these goggles on Modeler's Resource. Which, if you don't know about that, like, web of websites, there's a bunch of websites that... Yes. There's a bunch of websites like Modeler's Resource, Sounds Resource, Sprites Resource. All of them have stuff from video games that you can use. Like if you want models in like FBX form, then you can get that. If you want certain sound effects, you can get that from the website. If you want like sprite sheets for characters, like I don't know, if you want like Mario's sprite sheet from Super Mario World, that's a great place to do it. That's how I used to do I used to do pixel art in Minecraft whenever I was young, like 12, because I didn't know what else to do. God. Is that a little too far? That's a little too far in the ear department. Besides, it also needs to be like here. They have elf ears. I never understood why Nintendo gave them like elf ears, but that's fine. It's a Clem.
Yeah.
How you doing?
CC, it's been 6 minutes. How?
How? Because it's one of the easiest things to draw.
No.
No? What do you mean no?
No.
It's not?
No. I don't think so. It takes a certain kind of evil.
Oh, the evil aspect. You're right, I didn't think about that. I gotta see this now. Where is it? Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big old thumbs up. So Clem, everyone, how's your Christmas?
Christmas good.
Christmas. Christmas good?
Christmas good.
That's good to hear. What all did you get? Get anything cool? You got money? I mean, money's cool.
Yeah, I got money. I'm pretty happy about
Anything
it.
else?
No, just money.
Just
Literally
money?
just money.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, it'd be like that. I got a.
It do be
I think
like
I got
that.
a
And you can do anything with it.
sweatshirt, maybe. I don't know where.
Get a
I put it.
sweatshirt.
Somewhere.
What's it got on it? Or is it just blank?
It's a blank one, plain color.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, not much. I ate a lot of food though. Pretty happy about that.
Like what?
A lot of dinners. A lot of dinners with family and eating a lot of food.
Well, that's the spirit of Christmas. Spend time with family.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. Anyone else?
People don't have Christmas.
I guess no.
No Christmas for you.
We also got money. Yeah, a nice fancy dinner. Aw, that's sweet. Spend it on some nice clothes. I mean, yeah, it's a fair thing. I got some things myself, but I also did just get like just money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. My roommate, I'm jealous. They got a like screened art tablet.
Oh, really? Damn. Okay.
Yeah. I know. High roller. Sent to me, and I'm like, okay, well, I see how it is. I mean, he doesn't art much, but what he's done isn't too bad. So he's got it's like he's got some talent.
He do the arting.
He do the arting. True.
You should come draw with us.
I don't know. He's probably busy playing Fortnite or something.
Okay, I take it back.
Oof. I like that. Yeah. It's kind of a. Now that I'm drawing it, I kind of see like the weirdness of Inkling design. But it's not too bad. You have no idea what to draw. It's okay. You'll figure it out. Whatever your heart is telling you.
Well, it's so hard to see. It's so hard to see because I'm currently sketching. I'm trying to get a good idea.
I can do more. Oh no, that's fine. I think. I don't know if I let myself enough room on this face. Or just maybe just getting really close. Get him real close.
Little closer.
The opposite of what you do whenever you draw Clem.
What do you mean?
How do you draw so far away?
I don't know. I think it has to do with the fact that when I usually write as well, I tend to write like very, very small, almost unreadable. So it's a habit. I just have the habit of drawing very small and writing very small in general. It's not good. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing to have. Good can't think of the word.
Habit?
Yeah.
Well, it isn't. I can tell you from experience, it is bad. Yeah, big weird pose. Really weird.
Oh boy. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. How am I really supposed to do these eyes? Let me get a good look at this. So they got 3 layers. The eyes. I think. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Let me get rid of these. Because that's not quite. They have like goggles kind of look to their eyes. Almost like that.
Is he Inkling?
There we go. Yes, the Inkling.
It's like they have a mask on.
Yeah, like a superhero mask.
Yeah.
The mask, he still have the mask. There we go, that looks better. And then it's another smaller circle in there. Looks a little deranged, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Maybe it's I think it's the
seen
smile.
some shit.
I mean, that is how it is. There's the white and then the. Maybe if I make this go out like that more, instead of more of like a circle, like kind of like a not oval shape, but. How about I just do just 2 layers instead of 3.
Huh?
That looks a little more natural, weirdly enough. Yeah. Ah! But then they have the like weird teeth where it's kind of like, and then there's a little spike there. Hold on. Yes, fast. I'll get it. It's more like. Yeah, that could work. Maybe if I also do like. Although I think the weird thing is I, for my Inkling, I do pick like the more neutral looking eyebrows, because the default eyebrows that you have for your Inklings are always like angry, like they're always just like tilted in. They are, but I don't like that for mine. So maybe if I give him those, it'll look a little more natural. No. Incorrect. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. Alright. Face done. I guess, yeah. And then we get to the clothes. Which is excuse. Maybe I should also make this more like that. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Okay. Zoom out a little bit more now. It's more like P. Silence.
It's
Focus.
working.
trying to make the best art pieces we can. Or a mogus, one of the two.
No, don't.
No. Don't encourage.
Don't.
Alright. I can hear your smile.
I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't.
But it is funny.
It is not. It has
It
been
is.
so long.
It's been 27 years. Or it was 84 years.
It's been months.
It has.
I think I'm
And
not
it's still
drawing
funny.
the character. No, it's not. I disagree.
Really? You were smiling and laughing earlier.
Stop laughing. Help. Help me. Help me, God.
Sorry, Jesus can't save you now.
Truly. Marty, go away. How is the character design? Oh, she's got a scarf. Okay.
I know about scarves. Very lucky because the actual like characters in Splatoon have really blocky hands. So it works out.
Less work.
They do, they just have like it is right, yeah, definitely. Hands are never fun.
Sometimes they can be.
Okay, when?
Rarely, but they can be.
When have you ever worked on a hand and been like, man?
When I had
That's
to
it. That's all.
when I had to draw my own hands for class, you just give a pose to one of your hands and then you draw that very loosely, and it was pretty cool. But apart from that, yeah, it sucks.
Who is this little guy?
I don't know. I just made it up.
You just do these things. You can, you think you can do these things? You just
Yeah.
can't. You're just like, I don't know, just made them up. There you go. It's
I just want to make a character, bro.
he has to have backstory. He has to have a reason to exist. You can't just be like, boom.
Well, what if I want to?
You made this child. You're now responsible for it.
I just wanted to make a character.
You can't just pop them out like they're nothing.
I just wanted to make
You're responsible for this one now.
Come on, man.
What you just gonna you gonna auction him off? Gonna give him
It is just a boy. On top of that, it has
This
an
boy,
mogus. I am disowning this child.
Do I know? No, I don't. Bid 1 cent, singular penny, for this boy.
If you want it, you can get it. I don't care.
Wow, auctioning off your son that easily.
My son has a mogus attached to hand.
That's
It's unacceptable.
that's his curse. He has an amogus for a hand. That's pretty good. Where are my pants? Put pants on. I mean, draw whatever comes to mind is clearly bad. What do you mean? This is good so far. Keep going. Where could his pants be? He's dancing. Alright, back to this. Since I'm doing clothes, Clem, what's one of your favorite places to shop?
My fit? What?
Favorite places to shop?
Favorite brand or
Like, I mean, like a store. Like you go in, they got clothes, or maybe other things.
a store called Jules.
Okay.
It's like a G. Yeah. Wait. J.
It's like a G?
No. Jules. I think it's a French store. I don't know if it's international. I couldn't tell you.
I haven't heard of it,
It's
but there's
pretty
probably
good.
good reason because a jewel over here in US is something entirely different. It's a vape. It's another name for a vape.
What? No, that's not written that way, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what?
Jule. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it is written different.
I thought it was written.
But I'm.
I thought it was Juul.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah. Okay. Is that only in Ohio? No. There's other people.
Ohio
have called it
vape.
too. God. No, yeah, it is Jul. I wouldn't know because I don't smoke. I just have friends who do.
That's what a smoker would say. Where's sword? How do I draw a sword?
Is there? Oh, it is. Okay. Wait, do I sound like I smoke?
No.
Exactly. Jewel Osco. I just saying words. Although that is usually what people do. Usually they say words. Maybe not always. Sometimes they'll say and then no one knows what you're saying.
Unbelievable.
I know. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone with my words there. It just sort of came out. I apologize. Is it more like that or like that? I think yeah.
This pose is weird.
I think my pose is also weird. And he's like, oh god, I just realized he's like half doing the floss. I didn't mean to. I thought it was just a cool pose. It's gonna be cool. Okay, he's gonna have his like legs bent. So he's like it's like almost like almost like a pose you get like whenever you're like rearing up to start running or something. Hold on, I'll make it not. I'll make it better. We can fix this. We can fix him. Fast, don't you dare. That's a little better. I mean, thanks for the outline. I could actually use this. Hold on. Oh, it's more like coming from there. And then like that a little bit. This is weird. More like, yeah. More like, yeah. Okay, no, fast, dude. Do you mind? Just. What are you trying to do? Like, it's a good question, because I'm not even sure myself. It's like, so like knee, and then okay, hold on. I think his legs just need to be closer together. It's a big thigh gap. Man's isn't that thick. All right. I mean, he could be, but you know, not everyone's built the same.
He's just built different.
True. He is, because he's not human. I'm like the opposite of Jay. I'm really good at good. Okay, I should say I have experience in drawing humans, but not so much like furry creatures. And Jay is like, every time he has to draw a human, he's like, I can't. He did it really well for the Secret Santa though.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that was really good. Everyone did an amazing job. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, almost like a running. But I'm definitely messing this up. Hold on. Let me just do his whole knee back, and that's his foot in the background. Does that make sense? Okay, I still need to get rid of this thigh gap here. Then. So then, because his socks are jutting out. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And then I'll put the actual shoes around him, which actually should be more like that, because that is how shoes work. Oops. I am impressed that the Secret Santa went as well as it did too. It was just Lexan that couldn't get theirs in time, but it was Lexan and Wes, so I don't think there's much grief there. Actually, let me make these closer together. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's decent. And then the same thing for here, although not that bad. There we go. Oh, a little closer. There we go. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom. Yeah, that's not bad. Just no real coloring. And I think as I went along down the character, it kind of went to the left. But, yeah, that's fine. Can I... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Anyways. I mean, not bad. Pants thief. Do you think you can lend the bend the knees a little more, you mean? The toes. Bend the toes. Oh, like kind of like that? I don't get what you mean. Sorry, you have to explain it to me like I'm 5. Looks like ballerinas. Does it? Is it really? Should I be bending it more? Oh, I think I see. So like, it's like more forward. So like bending it so you're getting more of the forward look, kind of like how it is in the image instead of fully down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do that. So more like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Kind of. I think this needs to be a bit more. Whoa.
Whoa. Jesus.
Just jump scare of red. It's okay. Yeah, okay. Not bad. I'm too scared to draw one of the guns because they're so I can't English. They're so complicated in like how they're. It's funny I couldn't think of the word complicated. Okay, not bad. It is acceptable. I like it. Okay. We got Goku, which I've actually been watching one of my friends play through DBZ Kakarot for like the past 3 days. It's pretty good. Who took my shirt? Oh, now there's a shirt thief. Oh, this is from Tunic. Yeah. You been playing that?
Yeah, I finished it. I spent 16 hours deciphering the fucking language.
Good job.
It's really good. It's a really fun game.
I heard basically, yeah, I heard basically like if you loved the like exploration aspect or just like not knowing what the hell is going on in a story, then you'll love Tunic because everything is. Was it like as soon as you dropped in, like nothing is taught to you, and you gradually figure out things that you can do through manuals that you pick up?
Yeah, sort of. Sort of.
Okay.
It's not exactly explained, and the manual feels like it's very weird because of the language it uses. But the manual itself it's part of the gameplay, and
Mhm.
it is extremely important in the game. I'm not gonna spoil why, but it's very important. And you figure out how to play the game through the manual, even though certain aspects of the game you could just figure them out instantly without really, having prior knowledge of how it works. You've got a roll button, got an attack button, all that stuff. It's basically Zelda, but
Zord though.
it gets pretty insane with its storytelling, and deciphering the runic language is one of the most fun experiences I've had in a video game in a long time. It's fucking sick.
Yay.
If you have not played Runic, you can probably tell that I'm telling you right now to go play Runic. It's good.
Tunic.
Tunic, yeah. I'm messing up the language.
Well, yeah, like the language is like in runes.
Yeah, people have called it
So it should be
Trunic.
called runic. Yeah. How much is it on sale? It's $27 on Steam right now. It's only 10% off, but it's something.
Yeah. It's free with Game Pass.
Oh, if you have Game Pass, then it's free.
It's part of Game Pass. That's how I played it. It's really fucking cool.
Hmm. Neat. Are you going to name this boy?
No.
No? Whoever gets him, they can name him.
Just name it yourself, man. Just go ahead.
Pushing off your son because he has a physical disability. Have you no shame?
No, I don't. He's been disowned anyway.
He's someone else's problem.
I do not care. I do not
He's just
care.
a boy that like sits in his room all day and plays Among Us.
That's even more of a problem. I don't want this kid. Take it away.
Oh man. Right. Y'all done, Marty?
They
I-
done character.
I'm happy. This looks so good. I've
Yeah, I feel you there.
It looks so good. Yeah, you did a good job. Words. As you can clearly tell, my brain is not quite working with words, but I am very appreciative and happy for the drawing. Thank you very much. Is good.
How do I reorient a drawing?
Right. Reorient it. You should be able to transform. Is that what you mean?
Does it have a... Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's
we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th down. It's transform.
Yes, sir. I got it. Don't worry. Got it.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do, 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 do. Don't mind me just stretching. Mm. Baby, go on with Goku's shirt on. Oh.
What
Just-
is
just
this?
It just occurred to me what this is. Like I saw it, my brain didn't really register. I just saw the top part, and then the bottom part. Why do they have human feet?
You were coping with what you were seeing.
I guess I was. Just didn't register fully.
It took a little bit of time.
Took a little bit of
Had
time.
to go
yeah.
through the stages of grief. It's okay.
Do you know that from experience?
every Friday.
Every Friday. You can pinpoint where he goes through each stage of grief.
I'm getting pretty good at it.
The stages of grief?
I'm getting pretty good at coping.
Oh, okay. Tried looking up Gohan's hair before he got the stupid bowl cut, and one of the first results is a bloody zombie version. Oof. Internet is weird. I'll always be. Can't change that. The boy is free from the mogus, I just realized. He's normal.
He was freed.
It got severed off.
He seems happier.
He does seem happier, yeah.
I'm really small.
It's Friday the only day we can witness a human. It's Friday the only day we can witness a human go through the 5 stages of grief in less than 3 seconds. I feel like I had other things I wanted to draw. Oh, right. You know what I've never drawn before? And it's been on the stream for forever. I've never drawn the boy.
Who's the boy? Oh, dog. I mean, I don't know if it's a dog.
Not him. I mean, I think I have drawn the dog before. That was for the chain.
Is it a dog? I'm gonna say it's a dog.
I mean, I assume it's a dog.
It's a dog. Where's boy?
It's more like. I wonder. All right. Whoever can tell what I'm drawing the quickest, I don't know. You get a kiss. Oh. Whoa. What? That was weird.
What?
My computer just like flashed black for a second. No, it's fine. Oof. His boy, I can't read it. A kiss? I don't know. Is boy your model? No, I've drawn him before. CC would be the closest. But there's one thing that's a little off there, CC. Somewhere.
Rose.
It's the blunt. It's just normal. It's just normal Ralse. I don't want to draw him with a blunt or a gun. I just want to draw him normally.
He doesn't get to be normal anymore.
Okay. Draw Airy. I don't know who Airy is. I'm sorry. That's not his mouth. That's his scarf. I haven't made his mouth yet.
It's the scarf that's smoking now.
It's power. That was me, dude. Gotta get the heart right. Is it a heart? What exactly is it? Oh, no, sure. I'm gonna make it a heart. I don't know who Aerie is either. Yeah, I don't know. I personally like cloaked or like hatted Ralse. I don't know. Could just be because that's whenever... I'm making this way too big, I realize. Oh. I don't know. By the time that I got around to playing Chapter 2 of Deltarune, my whole UT phase just kind of died. I was excited for it, sure, but not nearly as much as I was for Chapter 1, which I played like the moment it came out. Someone didn't watch when we were... Yeah, sorry. I didn't watch along. I apologize.
He wasn't there for the conversation.
I wasn't there. I searched and I searched and I searched.
It starts out pretty good if you ever go around watching it. It starts out pretty good, and then
Maybe,
the ending happens, and it's pretty bad.
I mean, the ending happening is pretty common in most things.
No, in that particular series, the ending, it doesn't feel like an ending at all. You'd have to watch it to understand how
I guess
weird
so.
it is. It was a pretty good series. Stop.
You got a big hat. How did you get such a big hat?
You just made it.
Wait, no, I like that more.
Holy shit, he's starting to look like fucking Neko. Stop.
Neko arc.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to, but yeah,
he's
you're right.
starting to. I can see it in his
There you
eyes.
I don't know what else to add. I mean, this is pretty good.
I'm gonna draw a fucking Neko arc. You know what? I've never drawn that character. I'm gonna draw it. Dumbest character in the universe.
Besides a mogus?
No. I like Neko
Or even
arc.
more dumb than mogus?
Neko arc is good.
Oh,
It's really good.
okay.
I like that one. Not a mogus. Mogus I don't. No.
Please.
Stop.
Man's is on his hands and fucking knees. I feel like this is missing something. Like around the head area. Maybe like a little tuft of hair? Yeah. Maybe just the hat is also a little too big. I mean, you got a big hat, but not that big. There's a Rouse. Look at that. That's cute.
How the fuck do you draw a Neko arc?
Complex, simple. Oh, I think I know what it really is. It's because there isn't really like a brim to the hat. I think that's what's making it kind of look weird. Is that better? That's actually worse, weirdly enough. How about there? Okay, I'm adding too much stuff. You know what? Just keep it simple. Simple Ross. Oh God. Oh my gosh.
You see it?
Yeah, that's actually a little frightening. It's really good though. Jeez. Aw. It's also a good Rin.
Huh?
No, fast draw.
Oh.
Good Rin.
Who's Rin?
Rin? Kagami Rin. Vocaloid. Do you know Hatsune Miku?
Oh. Yeah, dude.
There's other Vocaloids
Okay,
in the
yeah,
family than just Miku. Rin is one of them. She has a brother. I'll see if I can draw Len from memory. I don't know how else it's gonna go. Because they also have a lot of, like... They have a lot of outfits. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, no.
This is not turning out okay.
Neither is this. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I mean... What is that? What is this?
I don't know.
I don't like how close it is to
Hey, come
this
on,
area.
man. That wasn't there before.
just a neko arc in the middle of the canvas. Aww. Aww. True love. Madi, do you like Rouse a lot? Trying to remember this character's name. Because it's... Is it? Or is it like a sister of them? I'm assuming it's Pipsqueak. But it could be like sister, maybe? Because I know Pipsqueak does have a sister. But they have longer... The sister has longer hair, so I'm pretty sure this is just like a broken Pipsqueak. I know my stuff, kind of. They're just having a conversation over here. He had to be amputated, but he's free from his internet addiction. Does not have a sister. But there is an OC that you have that it looks like Pipsqueak, but they just have like hair, right? So I'm pretty sure I made that mistake before. But I don't remember the name of the one that has the hair. I thought it was a sister, maybe not. Okay, well I drew a Rouse. What else do I hire? Yeah, them. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh. Well, if I drew a Rouse, I gotta draw a Chris. Because I also have a reference for they're totally unrelated. Oh, okay, they just look similar. I do have a reference for a Chris, so might as well. Yes, Marty? You good? Do you want to draw a Susie, Marty? Because I don't know if I could draw a Susie. But if you want to draw a Susie, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, wait. I remember why I got this reference. It's because it's a side-facing shot, which I don't do a whole lot. So I guess that could work. It's kind of like... Yeah, almost like that. Damn, guys, what the fuck are we? Boom.
Cool.
I also got back into playing Catherine. That game is... I didn't realize just how much content it has. If you get the newer version, there's like 13 endings.
Huh?
Which is crazy.
What?
Yeah. Catherine Full Body has 13 endings, to my knowledge.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, you could get... Like... If you saved... Like, before the last stretch of the game, you could get one ending in that stretch, go back to that save, and then get another ending without having to replay the whole game.
What? That's a lot
But-
of endings, though.
Yeah.
What the hell did
You
they
can do that for the 3 different girls, so that means that for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 endings, you only have to play through the full game 3 times. But then the others, you would have to play through the full game again. No, sorry. 4 times, because one of the endings is different, so... For 8 of the endings, you only have to play the game 4 times, and the last section 8 times, if you save at the right point. And you have the right meter on. But the other sections will require a full playthrough of the game. The other endings.
Still a lot
Not
of
that,
content.
Chris. Marty. Wrong Chris. Not Chris Griffin.
Yeah, Chris Griffin from Deltarune.
From That's a really good Chris Griffin, though. As much as I, like, kind of despise Family Guy, it's good drawing. No, it's more like... more round.
Well-
There you go. Ah. Then is it kind of like that? Yeah, I guess so. Is the face... It's weird, like... This face almost looks like it's too long? But it's not. Like, if you get, like, a full profile shot of, like, someone's face, you realize just how, like... how much depth the human face has. Done drawing zombie Pip. What to do? Maybe someone celebrating New Year's? One of your OCs celebrating New Year's? Since it's New Year's Eve tomorrow?
New Year's. Just a day away.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it, guys?
Oh my god. I was taking a drink, you almost made me spit it out. New Year's Eve where I'm at. That's true. So I guess for some people it already is New Year's Eve. Time Traveler. Time Traveler Mahdi. That's a thing to draw. There you go. Time Traveler Mahdi. Hellfire and Bending. Is 2023 like 2012 where the world ends? Oh, Fast You Drawing Chris too. That's a good one. '23 is like 2022. Oh, and that it's still boring.
Sucks.
Sucks. Dun, 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 dun. 'Cause we're having a bad year. Is the first day of 2023 and it's already bad? I am boring decade. Oh yeah. Well, boring, quote unquote. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened. It doesn't seem like a lot of stuff has happened. I've also been going through some of the KH games that I have yet to complete. I just beat BBS last night at like, well, technically this morning at like 4 in the morning. But it was worth it. Sad ending to that game, but eh. It doesn't seem like it, but the KH series is actually kind of sad. BBS is your favorite KH game? Why is that? Seems like a odd entry for it to be your favorite, so I'm interested. If anyone says their favorite entry is Chain of Memories, I'm sorry, but we're not friends. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Coded. If someone says Coded is their favorite, then that's bad. Then run. Chain of Memory is fine. It's not coded. I'll give it that.
It's just a point of comparison.
Yes, correct. I remember I didn't save any of it, which I really wish I did, but I got out my art program and explained the entirety of the KH series to one of my friends with drawings and everything, but I didn't save any of it. I wish I did. Default because it's the only one I've gotten to play. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah. Dark Road is the favorite KH game. Yeah. The mobile ones. The mobile ones I haven't played yet, so I don't know how good or bad they are. I mean, the mobile ones also don't make sense if you haven't played the other KH games, to be fair. Because the mobile ones totally make sense. Yeah, okay. I mean, it makes sense within itself, but within the whole series, I don't know about that one. Just a random kid who got... Yep. Time travel. The fact that Dark Road is like a prequel to a prequel to a prequel. Oh man. Whole KH timeline is just fucked. I remember I went back and looked at my first ever stream of KH1, trying to explain what KH 1.5 was, and I had no idea. I got like some things completely wrong, but now I know everything. and I'm like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Mm. I've had the phone game. I've had Dark Road installed on my phone for like months. I just haven't played it because I don't play games on my phone. I have many other things to play games on. My laptop has most of them. I have a Switch. I have old consoles like a Wii U, old quote unquote Wii U, 360, PS3 to play games on. My 3DS. My phone is used for, you know, looking at social media and making calls. Not really for playing games.
Really? How strange.
Yeah. At least that's how it is to me. I don't know. Only the computer. Oh, that's okay. A computer can still do a lot. I mean, as long as you have a computer, you can be entertained for years upon years. Actually, infinite amount of time. That's all you need, really. You got emulators. You got the entire internet with Flash games. Well,
Not anymore.
not anymore. The days, the days. The arc where story of Aladdin plays out in Agrabah while between cunning characters lost somewhere down the desert. Interesting. Excuse me. Flashpoint. I mean, yeah, there are things that make Flash work now, but like, there's still a lot of stuff that was just lost whenever Flash went down. Like one of my favorite people who made Flash games, I think his name was like JMTBO2. You know him as the guy that made Achievement Unlocked or This Is the Only Level. He did a ton of other really good Flash games that weren't in those series, but like half of them are just lost to time now. They aren't on Armor games. They're not on Addicting games. On any other place he put games up on, and they were really fun too. But I can't find them. Maybe if I really searched. But to be fair, I'm not really like itching to play those games. They were just, you know, fun pastimes, and I have other games that do that now than Flash games. Now back then you had Flash games to, you know, bide your time whenever you're just wasting time, but now you have real games that do that you paid money for. What was I gonna do exactly with this? Excuse me, I don't know. Right, Newgrounds does have its own Flash animator. Maybe his games are on Newgrounds. I don't think I've checked on Newgrounds. Maybe they are. I'll have to check that later. But you know what? Yeah, you know what? Just disembodied Chris head. Why not? It's that fucker from Family Guy. I did ask for Chris, but I guess you're right. I did not specify which Chris. Oh, you're drawing another Neko arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Neko arc fast. I don't know what what are they even from, Clem? Do you know?
They are from the Fate series. They are a joke character from a joke Fate series of episodes that just start with like 4 different characters that are all Neko arc. It seems like Neko arc has a bit of a mental. He's a little deranged. There's a whole army of Neko arc in that series. I don't know why. And yeah, it's just a joke character they made. It is dumb as shit, and it's supposed to be.
And then it became a fan favorite.
Yeah, people just latched onto it. Although it is, like, it appears maybe in one animated series for Fate, and that's it. That's all it does. It was just popularized because people found the picture of it funny.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
When it comes to the internet. People find it funny and then they keep sharing it around and
yeah, because I saw the character itself and I thought, well, who the fuck is this character? And then I watched the series and I ended up seeing the character. I was like, what the fuck? Who are you? What is this character doing here?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a dumb character that does a lot of has a really shitty voice. You should just watch the series, honestly. It's not very good, but it has the character in it.
I don't know. I don't want to promise watching any series because I'll be honest, I just don't anymore. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I have so many other things to entertain myself and keep me busy than shows. I have games and
Oh yeah, I get
projects that I want to work on, art, videos.
Yeah, I get that.
So, eh. I mean, maybe, but I can't promise anytime soon I will get around to it.
Well, you don't have to.
Sure, it's great though.
You honestly don't really have to watch the entirety of it. You can just check out. I think it's a. You can just check out a neko arc, Fate animated series, and you'll probably see
compilation.
It. Yeah, there is a compilation. I think I saw one.
Of course there is.
Somewhere on YouTube, people made a compilation of neko arc appearances in the joke Fate series.
Making them dance. I think I've asked this before, but I forget. Does anyone just like scribble sometimes just to get it out?
Sometimes.
It's okay.
When I
you
get
don't have to be.
when I get new pen.
When you get new pen, you just scribble.
Yes. Just to see if it's good. Well, I already bought it, but it's just for the sake of making sure that it's a pen and it works.
I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like to like whatever, like to the music I'm listening to or whatever.
I've done that before.
I'm weird like that. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But I make characters after that with the scribble.
You make a character with the scribble?
Yes. I do scribble.
Oh, right. That's like one of the exercises they do, isn't it?
Yes, we do that in school.
Okay.
At least one of the teachers talked about it. I think. They're just if you don't have any ideas, just fucking let go and do whatever you want.
True. Okay, I don't like this Chris that's just disembodied. Let me actually
Why do you
make it.
somebody? It's ghosts.
This ghost, the ghost haunting Raul Saint Susie. Chris would do that. Let me at least add like, I don't know, like a hoodie or something. Whoa! Whoops.
Nighttime.
Yeah, sleepy time. Sorry. Hi, chicas. We do kind of like that almost. No. Okay. Elbow's like there-ish. You should draw a Penny Panda. I could. I've drawn Devik actually a few times, but I've never drawn Penny, and they have a pretty simple design, so why not? Gotta get the jacket just right. So it's like... No. Okay, now I'm adding puff to it, but I don't need to. There. Wasn't that difficult, but I got it. So I'm assuming you had to take an anatomy class, right, Clem? For art?
What?
Like, you had to take an anatomy class to figure out
We still
drawing,
do.
right?
We still do.
Yeah.
Do you mean at the start of when I started drawing, or
Kinda, yeah.
when I got to school?
Either or.
I didn't take any anatomy class when I started drawing, but when I got to school, it was one of the classes is basically just that.
Just anatomy?
Almost only anatomy.
Hmm. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just a thought that I had in my head.
You just have real model when it comes to school.
Right. And then you draw them naked.
Yeah. We just have a girl, and then I don't know why we just changed to a guy for some reason. So now we just have a guy. The girl was pretty cool, but the guy just keeps fucking talking. He's just posing, and then he's talking at the same time. It's like, dude,
Shut up.
stop.
You're making this awkward for everyone. When did I draw Devik last? I've said too much. You'll see. Whenever I finish it. It's not finished. Can I take this and flip it? Haha! I can. Because I realized I had the way that I kind of drew Chris was that his body should be like facing more this way. He's overlapping with Ralsei a little bit, but that's okay.
He's just having a good time. They're
Yeah.
merging.
Yes. Ooh. That's cute though. Yeah, you get to create your own character in the phone version, don't you? I should do that. I haven't even started it. Later, I'm not gonna do it on stream. Also, really good Neko arcs, by the way.
Thank you.
I like the one where they're screaming. Because it's very accurate. Pen's Thief. Alright, Penny Panda, yeah. Let me... Because Cece did a... Christmas drawing with them. With Penny. There they are. Very simple design. I can do this.
The simplest designs usually are the most deceptively hard.
Is that another thing they taught you?
Yes. It's something I taught myself because I decided to draw for a class. I had to draw Gumball, and I was like, okay. I have a choice between either making a turnaround of SpongeBob, Gumball, or I don't remember what the third character was. It wasn't particularly complicated, but I chose Gumball. It was not a good idea. I struggled for a
Is it
week.
really that bad?
Yes, because when I took the character, I was like, okay, I can probably figure out how to draw him on the like front and back. Like I can do that. It's not very complicated. But then I had to draw him from a profile view, and that was really fucking hard because they don't even draw that in the show.
Right.
they're always that kind of middle ground between facing the camera and sort of three-quarter view. But
So you had to make your own
yeah,
profile shot of Gumball.
yeah, I had to create it pretty much from scratch, and it
Mm.
sucked ass, man. It's really difficult.
So did you know that before you started?
No.
Like you had to make that shot? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So if you knew that, then would you have still chose the same character?
No, never mind. I knew what I was going to have to draw, but I didn't think that I would have any reference point for a side view.
Oh, I see.
I thought they draw him like at least once or twice, but no. I think they draw him from a profile view for a split second in the last movie they did at the ending. And that's it.
Jeez.
That is it. I searched everywhere. I think I found an old design character sheet that kind of helped. I think there was a side view from there, but other than that, it's just I just had to come up with something myself. Teacher was pretty happy though. So that was cool. So when I took the character, he was like, "You sure about this?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I can do this."
What do you mean? It's fucking Gumball. Come on.
This is Gumball. It's easy. No, it's not. That's a lie. You look at the character, you think, "Oh, people are lazy. They don't want to draw complicated characters." Fuck that, man. I don't want to draw this character. It's really difficult.
Should have drawn Phineas.
It's even worse, I think.
Mm. Was there any other character from Gumball you think you could have drawn better?
I could have tried. What's the name of the fish?
Darwin.
Darwin. Could have tried Darwin, but it's the same issue everywhere. Like characters that from those kinds of shows,
The fish.
they usually just look super weird.
Hmm. That's his name, the fish.
The fish.
Is it?
It is fish.
What's fish in French?
Poisson.
Poisson. Yeah.
Poisson.
That's right. I remember now. It's fichet.
Fisher.
No, you gotta add the accent aigu at the end.
Fichet.
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 What would it be with the accent grave? Fisha?
Fichet.
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 That's right, because accent grave is more like an A sound.
Grave accent. It kind of
aigu
the grave accent kind of resembles what sound you'd make with the EH.
Right. Green.
Oh. Green screen. Oh.
Keep trying, you'll get it. Hold on. Cannot tilt. Oh, I can. There we go. Discord notifications. Oh, it's Gcas. Aww. That's adorable, Gcas. I'm put this on stream real quick. Gcas is a friend I met through other friends on VR chat, and where is it? Already lost it. There it is. Oh, big. They drew this. It's adorable. It's me.
Hey.
Oh, don't you see the resemblance?
Yes.
Thank you very much, chicas.
It looks pretty.
You can draw that as a shitpost? Why would you do that, though? I mean... Hmm? I mean, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. Back in time. Oh yes. Also yes, Fast. That is the creature. That is Neko Arc. They put a Neko Arc compilation in Break Room. That is the creature. Creature is a good term for Neko Arc.
Demon.
Oh yes, hey Chipsu. Here, I'll send you the link if you want to join in. Right. Anyway, back to Penny Panda. Sorry, I got distracted. Happens. What are you gonna do? Of the Neko arc? Yeah, that was all Clem. Chipsy, do you think you can make a Neko arc? I'm interested to see how they could do it. Oh yeah.
This has become a Neko arc stream.
Color. It has. Yes. I like how whenever you're drawing Penny Panda, it just looks horrid and like something out of a horror film. But then you put the little eyes in, and then it's fine. And then it's cute.
Oh, look at that. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible? Oh. It's more like, oh, yeah, like here. You know what? I don't know if I want to draw that.
Oh no.
What, is someone drawing something?
No, I'm just.
Just looking at everything?
Yeah.
I'm trying, like, the arms are a little, a Neko arc. Oh, you don't have to draw a Neko arc, CC, but if you want to. Ooh, that's weird. Should be like, yeah, like that. Almost. That looks so weird, but hold on. I'm fixing it. They're saying hi. I need a thumb. That looks weirder. No. Never mind. Oh gosh. It's a good Neko arc there. Clem, I think you're just a trendsetter.
Huh? What? Oh God,
I think you're just a
seeing it now.
you're just a trendsetter. You're making others draw Neko arc.
I was just drinking my water. Come back. There's 2 more Neko arcs.
They're multiplying.
Oh God.
It's the worst thing that could happen. Benny does have a little tail, right? Yeah, I think they do. At least in the holidays image, they do. So, there you go. There you go. Yay. Benny Panda. Oh, man. I like the Neko art that's flipping the viewer off. It's very accurate. Very accurate indeed. How did this Ralsei come out so cute? I don't get it. Oh, should I make another one? Yeah, why not? Let's make another Ralsei. Committing murder? Okay. I think I could do that. I know who they'll be murdering, hold on. Chipsu, what is this? A flattened Neko arc. On that Zaw. You did it? Oh no. I see what you did. Clem, don't look.
I'm scared.
It's the combination of your two things that you trendsetted.
No. No. Oh my God. CCY.
Because we love you, Gold.
Is that love? I'm not sure.
It's harsh love. Hold on, let me redo this a little further over. Wanna have an idea?
What is happening? Oh God. What's he killing?
Aw, Gypsy says they love your art style a lot, Clem.
What? Aw, thank you. I like yours too. It's
Which,
pretty cool.
yeah, both, both are good.
Yes, I agree. It's super flowy and super fast. It's pretty cool. I like it. Has a lot of energy to it.
L. That says L. Am I doing this right?
Oh my God.
This is what we do on this stream. We create abominations.
It's storytelling.
What is this telling?
Degeneracy.
True.
Money.
What'd they do?
Down in their corner.
Oh, the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh god. Where'd they get all the cigarettes? Oh my gosh.
Oh God, it's Neko Madi.
What are we gonna do? The world is doomed.
Oh no. I gotta figure out a pose.
Yeah, where we necofy everyone. Oh, we could do that. We always need something to draw, so... Clem only has one eye and already has horn-like features. Too bad. Clem's still gonna get nekified.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna draw Neko arc hitting the gritty.
Think about the sentence you just said.
I'm thinking about it. I'm looking for references, bro.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's perfect. Oh my god.
Bum, bum, mm. This canvas has surely turned into something, hasn't it? I mean, I'm proud of it. Yeah, sorry. I was looking at Discord for a little bit. Yes, Frog Forest. Let's go. Sonic Heroes. Definitely not a good Sonic game, but it has some.
It's creative. It's pretty good.
Au contraire? Tell me exactly how creative Sonic Hero is.
It's creative. They tried something. They failed. They tried making a Sonic game. Not a lot of people can do that.
Actually, a lot of people have tried. There's a lot of Sonic fan games. Making an actually good one. No. That happens kind of rare. There are a few, though. The Spark series, the Freedom Planet series. Might need new canvas soon. That's alright. So, we actually figured out on the past few streams that if you click this little button in the bottom left, someone has already done it.
Yeah, huh?
Someone's already made another canvas and put the only thing
giant
that matters
Neko
on
arc
it.
on the canvas.
Nice. So we'll move over to that one whenever this one gets too full, but it's still got some time left.
Perfect.
There's Neko Cece. Time to go to the Mogus. Cece, you've just been drawing a ton of stuff down here. This Sonic Neko. Oh my gosh.
Perfect. I've done it.
What did you draw? Oh, doing the gritty. Why would you do this?
Oh, because it's
Not
funny.
just how. Why? 'Cause it's funny, right? Guys laugh. Please? I'm funny, right? Give me your Reddit gold. God. I think my favorite one is the one with all the cigarettes. Got wholesome Rouse, murder Rouse. No. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-bum. This is certainly devolved.
It was starting okay, and then.
I mean, it's fine. There are worse things, to be fair. Golden, no.
It started okay, and then Neko Orc happened.
It's about how most things go. Neko Arc just appears. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, cat."
Oh my god, it's Neko Orc.
Oh my god.
And it multiplies.
exactly this face down here. This face right here. Holy shit. Neko Arc.
Holy shit.
Holy. With an R. Holy shit. Oh man. Do you think you could draw anyone, Neko Arc, celebrating New Year's? Dun, 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 dun. Like, West is here, but they haven't drawn anything. That's surprised, just so flabbergasted by everything. It's a lot to take in on this canvas, actually. But all of it is really well drawn. Seriously.
It's not as bad as the last one.
No. Like, all of it is, like, really good. How did we all become such good artists? Chipsy, what are you... What is this? I don't like it. It's giving me, like... Looks like a... Like, oh... Oh, it's a oh, that's a tongue. Active right foot creep. Okay, I'm lost. I can only imagine your wrist just going, like, shaking while you're doing this.
I'm internalizing the laughter.
I see.
Why is there a loss up there?
Hold on. Brain is turning. Joke. Joke in the works. Hold on. No, I lost it. I don't know. I got nothing. Loss is loss. I don't know.
You thought you could go beyond loss, but...
Mm-hmm. It was lost on me. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Alright.
Had to take a roundabout way, but we got it. Boy. We've lost people. Or did they go to the other canvas?
Yeah. They're on the other
No,
canvas.
they didn't. I see. I see now.
There's even the third canvas now.
Oh, we have 3 canvases. I mean, there was still room in this first one, but yeah, right. It's mostly full, to be fair. Yeah. Well, now we're split up. Oh my gosh.
This
I
is
don't even know what to say.
this is a canvas for sure.
I don't know what to say. How do I comment on this? What is there to comment?
What the fuck did I do?
You erased it.
What? Oh,
You erased history.
there it is.
Neko arc is no more.
That's why I was crying. I got Thanos snapped.
Mogus, I don't feel so good.
I hate this.
Despise?
It's the fact that I laugh at it every time.
It's like that one episode of Fairly Odd Parents where they just say pudding and Cosmo laughs.
That's me.
Yeah. CC, why do you have a bomb? Also, how did you draw that so freaking well? Blowing myself up. Oh. Blowing myself the frick up. I see. Who gave the cat a bomb?
Pour water on it.
Pour water on it. Bum, 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 bum. Bathwater? What? Clem, are you pouring your bathwater on it? Oh no, it's the kid you made. Give him a name.
No.
Greg. So that's the first name that came to mind.
It works out. Greg it is.
She's got multiple bombs, get him!
Give him more bucket. More water.
Greg Ungus. Water is actually gasoline, oh no. The absolute effort. It's a hose, I swear. What else would it be? What are you trying, Clem? Look at this man go.
I'm giving context.
It's crazy. How does he do it? Oh, it's like a big hose, but at the end it's a bucket? Oh no, it's just a really big hose, I see. Now we're gonna have a very wet kitty. I mean, yeah, it shows just how much we don't really want you to die. And you got Emily just watching over here.
Observing the situation.
Mm-hmm. This is a group effort. Gypsy, how did you make such a 3D looking mogus?
Shading.
It's impressive.
Effort.
Yeah. I feel like Greg's backstory is just like he likes causing mischief.
Feels
That's
very
like
in
his
character
old-
with his face.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the teeth. He like either like bites people, or just
A problem child all around.
yeah, he's a problem. He's a problem child. Yeah.
There's a new canvas. How many canvases?
How many have been made? Oh gosh, I have to save these. This is what the second one ended up being. A really realistic looking. Oh my gosh, look at this.
It looks
Who
so
drew
good.
that?
She's
I
just
think
like
it was
me.
Chipsu. She's just like me. It's always one canvas.
Oh my god, it's so
Then
mean.
when someone said, "Oh my god, it's so mean." Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's so much more space. Don't need to start another one. Find the space. Alright. Also, don't drop your pens. Have you gotten so good at, like... I haven't, obviously. Like, you can, like, twirl your pen now. Within your fingers.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay. I kind of can, but I'm just slow at it. And I also drop it a lot.
You learn, man. I don't do it
Yeah,
with the tablet pen because the weight of it is kind of weird.
It is, you're right.
It's super strange. I know big
I used
pens
to
are
do
pretty
it
good.
with, yeah. I used to do it with drumsticks.
Oh yeah, yeah, that must be pretty good because of the weight of it.
Yep. No, what we should do. What is that, Cece? It's a little too early for for Gartic phone.
Oh
Art
yeah,
race.
yeah, we could do that. Do we just do it on a canvas though?
Explain.
Basically, you pick up you pick a character, and you draw it in like a certain amount of time, and then you draw it again in a shorter amount of time. Then you draw it again in a shorter amount of time, and that
Right.
goes over and over again until you like have to draw in like 10 seconds or something.
Right.
It's very cool. It's also very difficult. I don't think we could do like an hour of drawing it.
Oops. No, that would be a while. Well, actually, we have time. I'm thinking whoever finishes first.
Oh.
Well, that's... I don't know if that's fair.
I feel like some people here have a little bit of advantage.
Yeah. Some people have, like, been taught, and others been drawing a lot longer than others. Is that Susie taking a bite of the end, Mogus? I don't know. It's not a bad idea. It's just we're not all on the same level of artistic ability, so it's very obvious who would win and who would lose.
Feels like there's a pretty predefined podium.
I mean, I don't mind putting you on that podium. It's just not fair for everyone, you know?
Yes, that's the issue. That's why I was
Yeah.
I was thinking the
Pro and newbie categories. Who's placed where? That's the other thing.
I'm a newbie. Never done before.
Technically, because when did you start drawing?
2014.
Oh, okay.
2013, 2014.
I don't know. If we want to do categories, I'd say pro would be. Excuse me. Clem, CC,
No, it's a C draws fast.
Madi, and Chipsu. That'd probably be pro, and then me, West, Fast would be a newbie. But that's just my own consideration. I don't know. Fast is really good, and so is West. So it's hard to like.
Fast is speedy.
Fast is also really Fast is speedy, as in their name, and West can do really good as well. I mean, we can all do good. It's just like general consensus on this. Well, okay. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's hard to say like who is exactly a newbie and who is a pro. And deal with the Gartic phone. Yeah. I don't mean any offense, because everyone does really good. Yeah. Everyone's really good at drawing here. That's why it's hard to categorize people. Does Gartic phone have a... Everyone, yes, Golden. I know what I said. Does Gartic phone have, like, that mode in it? And if you don't know, I'm using Edge because, for whatever reason, Edge just works better whenever I use Magma than Chrome does. That's why. Oh, gosh. Ugh. I don't care. Wow, they really changed Gartic phone, it seems.
They did?
Go back. I think. Advertisement. It was a Gartic phone advertisement. Gartic TV.
Huh?
What is this? You use your phone to draw? What is this?
What? Oh yeah, that's definitely
can use
super
your-
easy, bro.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's really easy. Yeah, I can do that. Mm-hmm. Time to draw my fucking Wii.
Don't draw with your Wii remote, yeah. Baby newbie. So there's normal, there's knockoff, there's secret, there's compliment, there's icebreaker, animation score, speedrun. Did we do that one? I don't think we've done that one before. The clock is your enemy. Try to finish all of your actions before the timer runs out. But that's not really what we're trying to do, though, isn't it? We're just trying to see who can do a character the fastest. Which is also, like, subjective to who, like, when a piece is finished, you know?
Is knockoff the
It is.
animation thing?
Knockoff is the, someone starts off doing a really good drawing, and then you get less and less time to try and redo that drawing
Oh yeah.
each time.
Have we tried the animation?
I think we did. No, yeah, we did, because I remember one of the animations we did was Fast's little, like stick character. I forget the name. I'm sorry, Fast. They had like ice cream or something. They were just like walking down the sidewalk with ice cream. So we did do that. Sandwich. I don't think we ever did that one. Compliment. We never did that one either, but that one doesn't seem like all that much fun. Kicking a ball into a basketball goal. Yeah, that's right. Compliment is like you start with like a sketch and then the next person tries to do more on that sketch and until it's finished, but I feel like I don't know. That one just might not work out how we think it might work out. What's going on these canvases? Da, da. Well, okay. We still have some time, but that's okay. I mean, if we'll give it like another like 15-ish minutes for everyone to finish up on this canvas. If there's anything you want to draw, just randomly, like 15 minutes, and then we'll head on over to Gartic for the last hour. I still like Susie taking a bite of the mogus. Susie, where the fuck are we? Or it's Chris, where the fuck are we? Whoops, I already got the quote mixed up. Mm. Hold on. Oh.
Jesus. What was that?
Yeah, I know. That was my neck.
Oh my god.
I've been nicknamed the human glow stick by some of my friends. So I can just if I just like twirl my ankles, they just continuously pop. It's probably not good, but it's been like that for years and fun years, so I don't know what else to do.
Get it fixed. Change leg.
That's a lot of money, man. I can't just go out and buy a leg on the side of the road.
Oh man. Maybe. Have you ever tried?
No.
There you go.
Think some homeless guy is just gonna give me his leg?
Just ask him. You never know.
I guess. I have to pay him a lot of money, though. Which I don't have a lot of money. That's the problem. What are you drawing, Clem?
No, I'm not gonna say.
Are you drawing Winton?
No.
Okay.
I think you'll understand.
Okay. Is it Gordon Freeman?
No.
No. Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Way past cool. Someone else drawing on here? Oh yeah, like a Mariko. Fill up some of the blank space on here. There's a tiny little mogus right here. Tiny mogus. See? Eeh. Let me get... See how fast I can draw this character. Oh man. Don't have to die. There, that'll work. A little more like that. Man, I remember listening to this specific remix a lot. Snowden Theme is just a nice, relaxing song. What? I think I just need to redo these. A bit more like that. It's pretty accurate. Imagine that none of us would be here if Undertale didn't exist. That's pretty true, actually.
The server probably wouldn't exist.
No, it definitely wouldn't. CC never fell in love with Flowey. That's another thing, too. There we go. What? Sorry.
All red. Red time.
Red time. There we go. Alright, let me get the aliasing. Just get all the rest of this in. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Yoshi story. Or craft, whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Yeah.
Huh?
You good? Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. Almost done with this. Now I'll go see what is going on the other canvases. I'm sure it's amazingness. Yes.
As always.
As always. What else do we make? We don't make shitty, you know, memes and jokes and puns here. We make highbrow, high class, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our bread and butter. That's what we do. Very sophisticated, only for the top class. It's in everything we do. Very high effort. We never go for the low-hanging fruit.
Always, always the best jokes. Well researched.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay. Little licorice there. Thank you. I tried. His ears are a little iffy, but, you know, it's fine. We got more neko arcs over here from Madi. Something. I don't know exactly what that is. Is it... No, Chipsu's creating... Oh my god. I don't like this. This is unsettling. What? Ugh. I love it and I hate it.
I like it.
Yep. Yeah, go in the cringe compilation. Madi, who's this character you're drawing? I'm interested.
Neko arc, but not a demon.
I guess. And like a DJ. You want Hangman? I guess. It's gotta be quick, because we don't have a whole lot of time left, but sure. What is else? God fucking damn it, Jesse, where the fuck are we? Greg's still...
Greg's still Greg.
Greg is still Greg. It's on the 4th campus. Aww. Cute. Dream beside the symbolism we never got. Can't go a single campus without an Among Us, huh? No, we sure can't. By Oreo. Oh. Cute design. Mm-hmm. Do they have like an actual name? Jesus. Anime girl. Key clover. Aww. It's cute. It's really well done too. I like the... I always called them Pac-Man eyes, because that's what they look like. But I like them. Or just like classic eyes. There's a lot happening on these campuses. Welcome to my home. Alright, 2 more minutes.
Yeah, I noticed, Vass. I noticed.
Dominance. No. What? He wouldn't do that. He would never. He would never assert dominance. What do you mean? Well, okay. Finish up your drawings. Because we are going to go over and do some Gartic Phone. Get the link copied. Boom, boom. Learn Dan's name? I don't know who Dan is. I don't even know who Dan is. What are you talking about? Alright. Well, go ahead and join in on Gartic Phone whenever you like. But also finish up your drawings over here. We'll just get started whenever everyone's in.
I'll find the link. There's the link. Is it in server?
Yeah, it's in break room.
Yep.
I'll save all these. Okay. export as JPEG. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead on their own way to find out.
Oh my god, my ears.
Yeah, watch out for the ads. They seem more abundant now.
Guys,
Sucks.
you can play Gartic Phone on the TV. You can play Gartic Phone on the Wii.
On the Wii, let's go.
Let's go,
Well, you
gamers.
could. I wonder if you actually can, because the Wii does have an internet browser.
They do. That would be so fucking funny.
It would be so bad,
That would be so funny.
but it would work
Oh
probably.
my god, that would be such a good advertising. Hey guys, we're just a few years late, but now you can get our games on the Wii.
Yeah. Neko enthusiast. Forgot about when opening Gartic because it's like whenever you buy a product and then inside whenever you open it, it like still tries to sell you on the product. Like I already bought it. Why are you
Why are you
you're
so?
trying to make me buy something else?
Why are you so eager
Remember
to give it
that-
to me again?
Yeah, what I mean by that is like whenever like you open up something and it's like the future is now or something, like it gives you the tagline. It's like
It sure
I already bought
is.
the dang thing. It's yeah, like I already bought the dang thing.
Oh no, it broke. I gotta do it again. Oh no, I gotta
broke?
get the ad again.
Oh.
Look, guys, you can draw with your phone on the TV.
Whoa.
That's so
So
creative.
crazy.
Nobody did it before. You wanna know why? Because people thought it was dumb.
How do you even hook it up?
I don't know.
Like, do TVs have internet browsers now?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I think like fridges do now, like smart fridges. I don't know about TVs. Probably they do somewhere.
Maybe.
I'm assuming you'd probably like hook it up like you'd start up on your computer and then you hook up your computer to the TV.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe, maybe. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart Bullet. But I'm very certain you're hot. It's the sound of progress, my friend.
Those shorts were so good.
Yeah, they are.
Holy shit.
They're still good nowadays.
They still hold up today.
Yeah. They got more, and then there's just a big bleep. Then they got the likes of me. I can't do a beep, but go on. Head full of eyeballs. Come at me. Or come get me. Yeah. Gartic, I think we got just about. I mean, people are still drawing though. Chipsu, I did send you the link as well. What are you drawing, Chipsu? That is something. Hey, Dan. I'm confused on what Chipsu is
It's a
drawing.
mouth.
Is it?
It looks like a
The
mouth.
mass, I see. It's just a mass of flesh. Okay. Chipsu, Wes, we're gonna do Gartic Phone now. Capable of ceasing to draw. I mean, I have to stop. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop drawing.
Come on, we're moving on now. I also need to save this. Okay. Save as JPEG. Alright. Alright, come on. We're gonna do this. It's
Come
fine.
on, little children.
Wha-
it is time to play the
Do not say
game.
that.
It is time to play the funny game.
It's time to play the funny game. Oh man. Alright. So we're gonna do speed run. Clock is your enemy. Try to finish all your actions before the time's out. I don't exactly know what this means, but we're gonna find out.
We're gonna figure it out as we go.
We'll figure it out. Oh, thank you, Dan. I lost you too, Dan. Thank you very much. Oh, that's right. Actually, that reminds me. I got a really, really nice Tails shirt for Christmas. It's got Tails on it and everything. Oh, of course it does. But it's from the Sega shop. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on.
Jelly.
This one. It's so good. I like it. Somebody pick? I mean, I didn't take a pic in it.
Whoa, it looks cool.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I was like, did I get another shirt? I did. I got like a Star Wars one. Because Mom was like, oh, whole family loves Star Wars. Oh, thank you very much as well, Chipsu. Okay. There's 7 of us, isn't there? I feel like we're missing. Me. Okay, wait.
Yeah, there's 7 of us.
Me, you, CC, Fast, Wes, Chipsu. There are 7 of us, but there's only 6 in the game, so someone's not in.
Rotting Boldy.
Oh wait, no, they are. Okay, never mind. No, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. I should go to a commission, get on the bus. Okay, I think that's all of us.
Rotting
All right.
Boldy.
Let's do it. I think.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh gosh, okay.
What?
Gosh.
I got disconnected.
You got disconnected? Oh.
Unfair. Unlucky. Skill issue.
Can you come back in?
I'll try. Oh my god,
God,
yeah.
I have to speed draw this. Oh god. This looks so bad.
Oh my god.
Just gonna have him try and kick it. Duh. Duh. Oh my gosh.
What? Okay, I could rejoin.
Oh man. No time.
I don't know the character.
That'll work. Oh, I know. I think I know what that is. At least that's what it looks like to me.
Oh no, that was not it.
I like this one because I get to scribble.
Oh my god.
It's well drawn for how little time there was. All right.
What was that, man?
That was-
Jesus. Intense.
That was fast. Yeah. All right. So I did Greg being a menace. I mean, that's not the right Greg I was thinking of, but it works.
Oh, damn it.
Greg the Turtle is planning something evil. Hey, Wes.
Yeah, I've been here. Hi.
Hey.
Hey. Rotting moldy.
Greg the... Greg. Greg the Turtle. That's good. It's good, Greg the Turtle. Neko Arc Love. Aww. This can't go bad. Aww. Look how sweet that is. Neko Arc loves you. Aww.
Imagine if Flexen was here right now.
Come here, you. Oh.
Oh no.
And Fast did that really well. That's really good. I see. Interesting.
No.
Where did this go? Oh,
Yeah, it's the one I missed.
Oh, dang it. So it looks like the inner me. No. Oh god.
That's an angel.
It
No.
is. No?
Oh god.
Dead for a mogus crime.
Why does it come back to that? Don't get it? It,
Because we knew. We knew on a spiritual level, Clem.
I swear to
Don't-
God,
don't
man.
you worry. Box of ducks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
Oh, yeah.
ducks.
Look, it's a box of ducks.
Ducks in
Ducks
box.
in a box. Yeah. Sure is. I thought it was the
Oh
like
god.
the carnival game where you try to like get the ring around the duck or something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Or maybe you shoot the ducks. Jesus.
Yep,
That one works too.
No, I just can't.
Both work. Yeah.
No.
No. No. No time. No time.
No
No
clock.
clocks allowed. No more time. Okay. Should we probably do another version of this? You know why. This is where you go, Monty. The insane asylum.
Oh my god.
Oh my
God.
gosh. What?
He's rotating.
I don't know if I have any comment for that. It was just something. I could not draw it in time. I'm so sorry. So they kicked it. They kicked it the golf ball. They don't have. Hey,
Let go.
okay.
Oh.
Stolen away.
Why? It didn't include it so far.
Oh man. Every time, yes. Okay. Do we want to do speedrun again, or do we want to do a different one?
Speedrun is
I
funny.
don't know how that one really. Was it fun?
I thought it was funny.
Okay. Anyone else?
The people shall decide.
Like speedrun? Okay. Well then, we'll do it again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It doesn't differ from regular mode any, I'm pretty sure. It's just faster.
Yeah, you gotta describe fast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
You're gonna hate this one.
Well, that. Okay.
Do I have the time? Maybe I do. If I work fast. It doesn't work. Oh, whatever. That's fine. The message got across.
Ah! What the fuck is this?
What is this you're trying to do? Do we need to have a talk? Okay. I gotta draw so fast. Spent too much time. No. It works.
What?
Mm.
Wow, that was fast. Holy shit.
Okay.
I didn't have time to write barely anything, man.
What do I draw for that? That's all I got. All right. How did this go?
A mess. Oh my god.
Greg gnawed me on a leg like the bastard child he is. I want more Greg. Sorry, I don't know who Greg is. Chipsy, it's the. Okay, go back here. Where is Greg? Greg is him. Is the monster with the teeth? He's there. He's there. He's there. It's right there. That's Greg.
Mischief child.
He's the mischief child. He was right a little tiny there. That's Greg. It's okay though. It's okay. Someone doesn't know Greg.
Gregu. Oh no!
Greg. Oh, I'm sad. Don't cry.
No.
Yes. No more mogus eyes allowed. No. Neko arc gunfight. That's good. Neko arc shooting guns at each other. I put too much effort into the first one. I didn't have time for the second one.
Me either.
Neko pointing a gun at Neko arc. Just the eyes.
Out of time, huh?
And I have a pair of floating eyes. Oh man. No. Why every time? Get away from the bomb. She's dead. Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh, that's violent.
That's the ear. Oh my god. What's with you, Cece? Cece is fucking dead. Bard in a jar. Oh, that's what it was. Aww. Very wholesome image.
Oh, it's
Bard
in a can now.
making music. It's in a can now. It
Oh.
looked like a glass. Sandman playing guitar in a rum glass.
Didn't have enough time for the guitar, G.
It's okay.
No, it's filled with rum.
Small person sleeping in a cup of beer.
Oh, it's beer.
Oh, he drowned.
Sleeping.
Combined Neko arc, Mogus, and Maid together.
Took 30
I
seconds
see.
on neko work. Well, 30 years early.
It's okay. Catboy
That's-
plus mogus plus hairy potato.
That's just how it usually goes. Bruh.
Nekomati. The
Nekomati.
scrunkly boo class slime.
The Among Us was not there. I watched you type that on stream.
Thank you. Metal Slug and not the game?
Oh, that was a slug.
Metal.
Holy shit, man.
What'd you think it was? Metal Cutter? Oh, I see. Yeah, at the end, like that's where the I see
Yeah.
now.
That's good.
Bzzz.
That's good.
That's really good for this small amount of time you had, Marty. Cut through the giant stone log and now the floor.
Oh god.
It's created some damage. That's the victim next to its victim.
What? Oh my god. Bro.
Oh. Evil Cyclops. Milk first.
Jesus, Chipsy.
Milk first.
Looks like Gold Dude's coming in next.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do we do another one? You psycho. Milk first.
How dare you?
Ugh.
That's disgusting. Oh my god.
Oh man. We got like 30 minutes left. We could do one of the other ones, but if we want to do speedrun again.
We could do it again. I'd be fine with
Consensus?
it. In my case.
Okay. I mean, these are going fast, but they sure work.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Mmm.
She won.
Oh. I see, okay. I can, yeah. I've gone full brain dead. And I think that's helping. I've gotten good at drawing neko now.
It just took one stream.
That's all it took.
This is a mess, dude. Oh my god. Every drawing now, it's neko art.
Yes, as it should be. You've taught a whole generation how to draw neko arc. Now you must pay the consequences.
I didn't want any of this. Just made a funny joke. Again! I just made a funny joke, and it has completely blown out of proportions.
Alright, this can't be bad. We lost Cece somewhere. It says they disconnected, but let's start. Greg. The skills decayed. Clem's art skills decayed. No.
What happened?
Hey guys. Seven says, "Hey guys." 7482.
God.
We're getting into those jokes now. Oh, CC totally died, I guess. Hey guys. Rip 8 and 9. Oh man. neko arc special love gloop. neko arc Madi again, they love you. Aww. It's adorable. neko arc Madi in love. Oh.
Oh.
Madi was the one in love. I made them both,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the one I got. Yep.
Getting
Oh,
married.
there it
No.
They're getting engaged.
We never saw it. Well, Madi, you'll have to draw it later then. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I'm on fire. That's all CC got. Fire.
It's Neko arm
I'm
again.
burning life.
Oh.
I like the perspective. That's so good.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Cece's back. Neko Arc going Super Saiyan.
Oh no.
Too much power. The exact same thing.
Whoa! Twice?
The exact same thing and the exact same spelling too.
Yeah.
Wow. I got that word for what you did.
Same brain.
Oh man.
Shared brain cell.
Tree elf smoking fat joint.
Epic drawing from Gypsy, by the way. Wait,
Rotor
what?
broke for me. It's
Oh my
okay.
God.
It's good. Gnome with epic blunt. Oh, it was a gnome. I thought it was the boy.
Oh no.
Or else my boy smoked that too, yes. No. It's like I think the next person gets it or something. Wizard burning from under robe. No, I don't think so.
Oh no.
Cast the spell wrong. Oh no. Oh my god.
Game over for that one.
They're so dead. CC arrives in heaven after being blown up. Oh no, that one did it right, yeah.
Oh no. She still got a bomb.
Giving a gift on JC's doorstep. JC, Jesus Christ, my man JC.
Oh,
Well,
man.
whatever.
That was juicy.
You're leaving a sus on JC's doorstep. Gently holding an mogus.
Oh my god.
So gently.
It's sideways now.
It's so gently. I like how it went from that to that. It went from CC in heaven to Neko Arc and Amogus. It always devolves.
It does, man. I don't know what to do at this
It always
point.
does. Imagine a shotgun, now crank it up to max.
There's a huge scope now.
That is
It's
a
just a shotgun with a scope.
yes.
Sniper rifle.
A sniper rifle. Well, Clem,
Technically,
I want you to guess. Where did this go?
I don't. No, not Neko. Oh my god.
Look inside. No one's getting executed.
It's still Neko! How the fuck?
It's a legendary sniper rifle with Neko Arc and Amogus Bang. Best gun to exist ever.
It's gun.
Gun.
Yes, the best gun.
I need a moment.
Oh my god. Neko wasn't even part of the conversation, and you both made it part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Out of a single sniper rifle prompt. I don't get it.
We're going from Among Us to Neko Arc and Among Us from here on out. I can feel it.
Oh god. Okay. Fuck. Okay, next one. Head empty except for Amogus.
No. Fuck off.
Despair.
Oh my god.
With despair. I don't know if I can do another one of these. I think this should be the last one. Oh, that's what it was.
He looks like he's
Oh, I
going
see.
to school.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh no.
He burned down the house. Greg burned down the house.
Oh my god.
My gut hurts.
Almost got it.
Oh, that one went through. Kind of. The birth of a neko art complete. Yeah, that's okay.
No.
No. Say no to the art, kids.
I don't think you actually had to draw them giving birth.
My stomach.
You wouldn't make a neko arc.
You wouldn't steal a neko art.
This fucking dude. Oh my god. Almost every prompt he's in it. I don't fucking get it.
Neko arc steals.
It's stealing the show from fucking a mogus.
I think that should be it. I think that's all. I can't handle another one. Oh god. I'm crying right now. One more?
Jesus.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, one more.
How much time
Fine,
does it
one
take
more.
for one?
Like 15 minutes. We got time. We got time for one more.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
okay. One more speed run. Doesn't take that long. Okay. For the most brain rotty one, definitely. We are at our wits' end. We are so at our wits' end here. Oh my god. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Oh my god.
This is my most fucked up one yet.
My brain is turned off of these, I'm not gonna lie.
It's all of ours are, don't worry. What? Who drew this? Who drew this?
I don't see it.
Oh, that's good. You'll see it later. Oh god. Hate how good I've gotten drawing at this. can't tell who these are. I'm so sorry. I, I can't tell who they are. I'm so sorry, whoever drew this. God. This is the worst nightmare situation. Oh my god! This is abhorrent and I love it! She doesn't know her end is near.
Oh my god, this is gonna be one hell of a fucking picture.
It will.
I have no idea. Trust Dan, I don't know who Dan is. Well, I still don't know who Dan is. Sorry, Fast. Alright. Greg being nice now.
Does it really happen? No.
Oh. He looks so sinister. He's in so much mogus that he has no reaction. That's good, Clem.
Yeah, that's good. That's good!
He's now one with them.
No!
Okay.
Parental figure. Clem kind of is the parental figure.
I
Like,
didn't
no,
agree
like
to
me.
it, but I guess I am.
Neko mitosis.
Oh, so that's what it is. Damn it, I knew, but I didn't know the proper
Splitting into
word.
two.
It worked out.
Bruh,
Nekosis.
you almost got it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the Neko mitosis. Neko mitosis, the exact same thing again.
I got it.
How did that happen?
We just figured it out.
I guess. And then I just drew a bunch of them.
Oh no. They're multiplying.
The multiplying Neko army.
Oh no.
Oh no. Really multiplying.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Oh, no.
My drawing drawing was unfinished because I was taking too long to process it. You're gonna tell me
It's
that's
okay.
okay? Yep,
You were.
I died.
Oh, they still got it though.
You had to grieve
Proposing.
with what you were reading. Oh no. I don't
Jesus.
think that's proposing.
It's so good.
How did you draw that? Who's dying right now? Who is that?
Sorry. Oh my god. I was laughing so much I had to spit. Oh my gosh. These last two drawings are so good.
We really
Oh my
did go
God.
places, huh?
We sure did. I have no idea what the grid is, so I just drew it. I know it's a dance move, but I don't know how to draw it.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it in action.
Why is it me?
It's always you. Now
That's
it's Greg.
Greg now. Oh no.
That's so good.
They look too similar.
Acting the demon child.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Gypsy, you know what you did.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh my god, I got the same prop. What the fuck? Yeah, look at that.
Almost dead.
Oh my god. It just keep coming. The punches keep coming. Two. I get that reference. Two.
You had to bring it up, huh?
Two of them, you know.
Oh my god.
Well, I wasn't thinking about whatever you
Besties.
It did.
They are.
It did on mitosis.
It is the besties. Oh my god. It did turn out really cute, actually. Another wedding?
Why?
There was two weddings?
People are really eager to see these two together.
Oh, that's what I couldn't tell. It's okay, Chipsu. Chipsu didn't know who they were, so that's fair. I think it's two Neko art.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's
No!
not Nikolai. Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, that's the last one. Let's see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They have bombs. Oh, they're throwing bombs at Neko.
You just need the eyes and the mouth, and that's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
It remained quite consistent.
Oh god.
Bro, this is a mess.
Ugh.
Actual
How did
fucking
we come to
brain
this?
rot.
How did we come to this, boys and girls? How did we get here?
Someone wanted to draw neko orc.
Yeah,
It was
I
Clem.
did.
It was Clem.
I just drew 2, and then it multiplied.
And then it multiplied.
It did mitosis.
Oh my god. My face hurts. Everything hurts. This is amazing. Thank you, everyone. This day has been good. It has been a good day. Put your pens down, everyone. I think we've done God's work. We can now rest in
The
peace.
devil's calling your names.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. I'll put this all up so everyone can save it as well and look at it later. As for now, thank you.
It's
But
sleep
yeah,
time. Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, it's probably sleep time for you, Clem. Thank you, everyone. All of you have a great rest of your day. I won't be streaming tomorrow because New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow. I also won't be streaming Monday because something came up, so I can't stream on Monday. But Wednesday is when we'll start back up with Paper Mario, the original Paper Mario. So if you're interested, come watch that. But for now, thank you everyone who joined. This was I think it's some of the most brain rot I've seen on stream.
It's brutally deranged.
It's brutally deranged. All right. Well, all of you have a great rest of your night, and thank you all for coming. Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.